September 3 is the anniversary of the victory of the Chinese People's War of Resistance against Japanese aggression, according to the overall arrangement of the commemorative activities. On the morning of September 3, a conference will be held in Tiananmen Square in Beijing to commemorate the 80th anniversary of the victory of the Chinese People's War of Resistance against Japanese aggression, that is, the World Anti-Fascist War, including the review of troops. General Secretary Xi Jinping will deliver an important speech. A reception will be held in Beijing at noon on September 3, and General Secretary Xi Jinping will deliver an important speech. On the evening of September 3, a theatrical evening was held in the Great Hall of the People to commemorate the 80th anniversary of the victory of the Chinese People's War of Resistance against Japanese aggression, that is, the World Anti-Fascist War. At that time, leading comrades of the party and the state, veterans, and comrades of the anti-Japanese war, representatives of meritorious and honorary commendations, grassroots mass representatives and other people from all walks of life will attend the viewing. Tiananmen Square and Chang'an Street are waiting to commemorate the 80th anniversary of the victory of the Chinese People's War of Resistance against Japanese aggression, that is, the World Anti-Fascist War, which will be held on September 3. The conference included a grand military parade of about 70 minutes. Organizing the Tiananmen Square military parade in the capital is an institutionalized arrangement for military parades on major national anniversaries, an important component of commemorative activities, and has great political significance and far-reaching historical significance. So let's find out what the specific arrangements for this military parade are. The military parade was carried out in 2 steps, with a duration of about 70 minutes. Among them, during the military parade, the parade troops lined up on Chang'an Street and were honorably reviewed by Xi Jinping, General Secretary of the CPC Central Committee, President of the People's Republic of China, and Chairman of the Central Military Commission. In the split link, they passed through Tiananmen Square in the order of Air Escort Echelon, Foot Team, War Cavalry Team, Equipment Team, and Air Echelon. This military parade is organized into 45 echelons. Among them, the Air Escort Echelon consists of multiple types of helicopters to guard flags, program characters, hang slogans, etc. It is reflected in the leadership of the Communist Party of China. The country is becoming more and more prosperous, the army continues to grow and develop, and the great truth that justice will prevail, peace will prevail, and the people will prevail to the world. The parade personnel were mainly drawn from units formerly the 8th Route Army, the new 4th Army, the Northeast Anti-Japanese Company, the South China Guerrillas, and the militia of the provinces where the anti-Japanese base areas were located. The first is a new layout of the military force structure, including a 3-fold armed force system. The battle flag team represents the meritorious honors that have been unloaded from the anti-Japanese wind and fire, and distinguishes different periods, different regions, and different troops from martial arts heroes and many meritorious honorary banners. The selection of a flag of typical significance is requested by the officers and soldiers of some units to be awarded, which means that the great spirit of the War of Resistance has been accumulated and inherited. The People's Army is fearless of difficulties and forges ahead bravely. The equipment team is organized according to the actual combat joint group, and is organized into land combat groups, maritime combat groups, air defense and anti-missile groups, information operations groups, unmanned combat groups, rear support groups and strategic strike groups, etc., many of which represent the latest equipment representing the evolution of modern warfare forms. And some are the country's most important weapons, fully demonstrating our military's strong ability to win modern wars. The air echelon, organized according to modularity and systematic, is composed of advanced early warning command aircraft. The composition of sharp strikers, bombers, transport aircraft, etc. basically covers the active main combat models of our army. Many are star equipment that everyone pays attention to, and some are public appearances for the first time. It fully demonstrates the leapfrog development of our Army's air combat forces. In addition, the largest joint military band in the history of the new China military parade composed of more than 1,000 officers and soldiers will play the well-known classic songs of the anti-Japanese war in front of the monument to the people's heroes. Pay attention to the arduous years of the War of Resistance with everyone. Remember those heroes and martyrs who sacrificed their precious lives for national independence and freedom. There are also some new repertoire that reflects the characteristics of the times and the style of a strong army. It will also be played in Tiananmen Square for the first time.